gosh, 7 hours, we can almost be back in Jacksonville just by renting a car. So she went out and she found us a luxury SUV escapade kind of a thing. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. And we all got it in leather interior, lots of gadgets, bells and whistles. I mean, it was just really cool. And so we're sitting in this thing, we're driving up the coast, and the lightning's flashing, and the thunder's booming. One of those eerie evenings, you feel like at any moment aliens are going to land. And so we're playing around with the radio, and the gals that are sitting in the front part of the vehicle, they're trying to tune in a station, and they're getting into this argument. Are we going to listen to R&B, or are we going to listen to jazz, or are we going to listen to country? And I'm going, no, country, please, and that's what they all wanted. And so I noticed that down in the foot area of my seat, there's a whole extra console that has all these buttons and levers and kind of things, and that there's this remote control device that you can control things from the back. Like there's a button where you can raise the antenna, or you can control the windows. All the windows in the vehicle, raise them or lower them. You can turn that interior lighting on, turn some mood lighting on and down and whatever. You can actually control the heater and the fans and the blowers and all that stuff. And you can control the radio. You can tune it and you can change the volume. So I got this idea. As they're trying to tune it into a station, every time they lock it in, they just go, okay, all right. I would just nudge the tuner a little bit. And so they're frustrated. Every time they get to where they want to be, then just a hair off. And they're like, what's wrong with this stupid car? What's going on? And they're up there arguing and everything. And finally, I would start to change it to stations that I liked. And I said, now this is well before Siri, if you've got an iPhone. Well before Siri and voice activation. But there was some of that technology on the horizon. So I said, you know what I think's going on? I think this thing is voice activated. And they're like, what is that? Well, you talk to the vehicle and it responds. They're like, really? I said, yeah, let's try it. Why don't you holler out like a number on the dial, and let's see what happens. So one of the girls goes, all right, 99.5. So I very carefully tune in 99.5. Their eyes get huge. They go 102.7. I said, it's voice active? They're like, it is. I said, does it work with the volume? Volume up. Volume down. I said, maybe it's not just the radio. Maybe try the windows. Windows down. Windows up. Antenna up. I said, try the heater. And lights, everything. They are screaming out all these combinations of things, And I'm just back there, and my wife is sitting next to me. And she is doubled over about to pee her pants. Laughing so hard. She's like, this is wrong. This is just wrong. I said, oh, this is pretty good. About 40 minutes into this, you got to tell them. So I told them, and they turn around and they're like, we hate you. We hate you. I thought, don't we all have people in our lives that push our emotional and our relational and even our spiritual buttons? There are people that you know that are around you that just know how to get a rise out of you. That know just what to say, what to do to get you to have your anger go up. Right? There are people that know how to behave just long enough, repeat the same thing, that all of a sudden you're confused. You're wondering, how are we going to get along? What's going on here? There are these people that we call, in this series, we're calling them crazy makers. They are. And it's not just somebody pulling strings in the back seat. It's real. And they know how to get the worst out of all of us.